and teach you how to make and sell them. In this video, I want to make an Easter Bunny wreath using a Moss Wreath Base. So let me make sure that I can see everybody's comments and open that up. If you're joining us on Facebook, welcome. Tell us where you're from. If you are joining us on YouTube, tell us where you're from so we can see where everybody is from. I love seeing the how much we can reach all over the world coming to you from my garage of my home. So let me put this up there and I can see everybody's comments. So let's see. There we go. I think that's going to stay. We're going to be making an Easter Bunny wreath on a Moss Wreath Base. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday. Let's get the party started, right? Let's get the party started. So here, let me show you, I've already prepped this. And we have the Easter Bunny that is attached to our Moss Wreath. So we are ready to go, and now we're just going to decorate it. All right, so the first thing, the other thing I did is I also went ahead and made our bow so that we can just get to the fun stuff of popping in the decorations. Hello, Jackson, Texas, welcome everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We've got Lori over on YouTube and Debbie, welcome everyone. All right, so we've got this prepped already. And if you missed the beginning, you know, you can always watch the replay. So we've got that done. We've got our bow. The first thing I want to do, I'm going to lower this camera a little bit. Let's see if I can make this work a little bit better. All right. So we've got our bunny rabbit, and I've got my bow. This is a wooden floral pick. We've used these many, many times, and I've talked about it on my blog at southerncharmwreaths.com and on how to use them. This one, I'm going to go ahead and cut off this. Well, maybe I'll leave it on. We're going to take our wire, and we are going to wire our bow onto this wooden floral pick, just like this. Okay, we don't need to use all this wire. So we've gotten that done. I'm going to go ahead and crimp that down just a little bit because it'll pop in my finger, sure as you know it. All right, so you see how we've taken the wire from the bow that we've made the bow, and we're attached it to the pick. Now we are going to take the same wire. This probably isn't needed, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. It's not needed, I'm sure. Let's take that off. And then we're going to use our floral tape to secure that. All right, so the floral tape, you need to stretch it to make it sticky. And this is what this does is it secures the wire. It's just another added security of, number one, it's supposed to finish off and make it look a little bit neater. It comes in all different colors. So I have it in brown because I'll use it for grapevine, and we're going to use the green today. Let's get this little wire piece turned under. How's everybody doing today? Okay, just like that. Trim it off. So this is what our bow on the back looks like, and this is what it looks like on the front. It's a little messy right now, but we'll fix it. You can always fluff your wired ribbon, right? All right, so what I'm going to do is now hot glue this in underneath. This rabbit, it had a little bow, a sad, sad, sad little bow underneath it. All I did was take it off, and we made a lush bow to go with it. So I'm going to push this right through here. I'm going to come over to my glue right here, and I'm just going to dip it in my glue. Don't worry about smashing everything. I want to dip it in my glue carefully. How about we take this and get it, dredge it. We're just going to dredge hot glue. Okay, and I want to just stick it into the grapevine. Let me make sure I have enough room for the loops. Try not to get glue everywhere. Okay. So now we're going to let that dry just a little bit, but we can hold it there for a minute. You don't want to pull on it too much while it's drying. Okay, this is the center. Some of these little streamers I'll probably cut off. All right, we have, this loop needs to go under here. So I'm holding pressure down as I'm trying to fluff the bow. Fix my little streamers. Let's see if it's going to stay. All right, let's see. What do we want to do with these streamers? We need to get them underneath. I don't think that went all the way down. Let's give it a little help. There. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one, I think. Let's find my scissors. Let's just cut that streamer off. We're going to cut this shorter. I could have wired around the wreath, but it was such a fat wreath. I wasn't sure if I could get that on tight enough, but we'll see if this is going to work. I think that's good. Got a little bow. We're going to go ahead and put this up on our wreath easel so that we can start the decorating of it. Ooh, there we go. Let's see if I get that up. So this is my wreath easel. Look, y'all, what I got to move. Isn't this beautiful? So this is one of our wreaths that we designed. I taught how to make last night in our Wreath Making of the Month Club group. What is this called? A cherry blossom wreath, and it is on a square or a rectangle wreath frame, and it's got all of the spring tulips and grasses, and it turned out really pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got this big heavy branch that goes through the back of it. It's just got a lot of texture. It's very, you know, artistic. I love how this turned out. So let me find a place to lay this. How about we lay it down right here? Hopefully I will remember not to throw trash on it. And we're going to put this up here on our easel so that we can See? Yes, 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 yes. He's looking good already. Now, if you wanted to leave it like this, you could. But we're going to add some flowers to it. First thing I like to do is add my greenery. So I'm going to add some fern. And I love this. This is called Nandina. So look at the greens. You want to make sure not to do the blue greens on here too much. I like that you can add some if you wanted, but I like that this is got the darker green. So I'm going to use darker green greenery. All right, so I'm just going to trim off a few sprigs of this Nandina. We have Nandina growing in our yard, and I don't like it. It's not this pretty. This looks prettier than what we got. Ours is an ugly red. Must be a variety or something. So always take the time to, you know, shape your stems. Just give them a little shape. The bunny came from, oh my gosh, where did I get that bunny? I believe I got it from Greenery Market. I believe I got it from Greenery Market. All right, we're gonna start popping in some greenery. All right, so we're gonna go around the bow. Just start. There's one. We're gonna do it on the opposite side. Let me get something to make a hole. And then I think the next time I'm going to pull my steel pick machine out. Wow, there. Okay, let me get my steel pick machine and start using it. It's going to go a little bit faster, a little easier. Okay, so we're going to work down on the bottom. And I just dripped glue on my hand. Yikes. That's about the day I've had. Has it been a busy day for y'all? It's been crazy busy for us, at least for me. Running around trying to get the warehouse stuff done. All right, let's just keep adding. Let me get that glue off my finger. This is gonna kind of get in the way if I don't just clean it off. Okay, let's do one over on this side. And we're gonna do a little, let's switch gears. All right, let's do another, so we still have a lot left on this. Let's switch it up and put a little bit of fern. So this is, reminds me of a leather leaf fern. I think that's what it is. But it's plastic and it's, it looks real. So you can just bend it. You know, like a fern would be bent. So when your bushes come you know, like this, you don't just stick it in the wreath. You're going to want to take it apart so you have more control on where you're placing your items. Okay, so now I've got some of these set up. Let's go ahead and pop these in. Let's do one more. Let's do one more over there on that side. Welcome, Janet from Alabama. Make sure you guys subscribe to us if you like working with silk flowers, ribbon, and like decorating for your home for the different seasons and holidays. I try to go live at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. All right, let's go ahead and get that one in. All right, so you see how we're sort of framing our bow with greenery. And now I want to go ahead and I think add in some of these carrots. Let's see how I'm going to add this though. Let me think before I add it. What's the best way? Sometimes I just place it up here and see where I want to have it. I feel like carrots need to grow. Carrots grow this way, but we don't have to do it up here. Let's see if we want to do something up here. Do we even want to use them? Do we even want to use them? Just thinking. I think I might not use the carrots this time. All right, let's move on to our I've got another, this is a cherry blossom. So it reminds me of, you know, the pink on the hat. So we can pull some of this off. All right, I'm going to go over on this side. Thanks, Brenda. All right, so we're going to go on the opposite side. See if I can get that in a little bit deeper. Bend. This one's got a little weird shape, a little weird stem. It doesn't bend normally like a normal stem, right? I like that. It's a little rubbery. He's looking cute. Is everybody ready for the warmer temps? So we have actually had pretty good temperatures lately. And I think next week we're supposed to have a day in the 80s. I was like, wow. Wow. Hello, Chicago and Florida and Alabama. Okay, that looks good. It's hard to see on that side. Feels like maybe one needs to go right through here. I could always go get another one, but I think let's just add this right here for now. That looks good. Okay, now the next thing I think I'm going to add is, let's do a couple more pieces of the Nandina, just to go a little more on the sides. This is a fat wreath. It, you know, goes that way a little bit, so you need to make sure to get some of the sides. All right, so we've got that over here. Easter's late this year, isn't it? Let me see where I want this. So today I went and picked out all of the flooring for our new warehouse. We'll be getting into that soon, which I'm excited about. I'm trying to decide how long do I want this piece. think I'm going to put it up just a little bit more. Look at that. That's looking good, if I do say so myself. All right, so now let's switch gears a little bit. I'm always going to keep fluffing this bow. All right, let's switch gears and put in, I was going to use this, but I think it's going to be too, feels a little too, what am I trying to say, blue. It's a little blue. Let's go ahead and do some yellow. I think yellow. Spring is yellow, right? Yellow and pinks and blues and lavender. A little pop of yellow is pretty. This is a thick moss wreath. It hurts my hands to use. I'm going to be very honest. I feel like I should be wearing gloves to touch it. And it's very stiff. Okay, where are we going? That's pretty. Okay, let's see, what do we got over here? We're gonna do, let's go over on this side. Let's bring some off the bottom. Maybe bend that just a bit. If it's too long, you can always bend it. And let's do one over here. We're just adding a little bit of yellow, not too much. Okay, there's a little glue dripping, and I have my moss put away. So if you have some glue drip under bottom, you can use moss just to catch it. Or what I'm going to do is just let it dry, and then I will pull it off. Do you see the yellow? It lines it up just a little bit, doesn't it? Do a little blue. Need to bring in some blue with our blue ribbon. This is sweet verbena. Just pop this in. This is cute, cute, cute. Still looking at the carrots going, how would you attach these? Don't know if I want them sticking out, you know? Let me just position that there. Still thinking about it. What do y'all thinking? The carrots or no? It feels like it should be a carrot because that's what that little boy needs. He needs some carrots. He needs some nutrition. That's what bunnies eat. Right, we're gonna come over here on this side with the sweet verbena. Let's come up here on this side. What you could put grasses in here. Grass is a very popular spring wreath element. Okay, let's mix this up a little bit there. Put a little blue. Let's just put a little blue right here. I'll work on the sides with some of these. I got the bunny from Greenery Market. Somebody was asking about that. All right, so let's do a little blue on this side. You can't see it from the front, but you'll want to be able to see it on the side. And then I'm going to pop this one right down here. That's cute. Y'all, I've got to use it. Right, I got to use it. I got to figure this out. All right, let's get this cut and trimmed. There's a lot of greenery. We can use that. Carrot one, a little tiny one, a little tiny carrot. Feels like if I put it down here, it's going to be upside down, right? Or am I overthinking it? Let's trim off some of this greenery. Okay. I'm going to take this little rat's nest of whatever that is off for now. I'll put that on somewhere. Let me see. I've got two of these. Okay, let me get my needle nose pliers. Push that in a little bit more. Okay, there's one. Coming for the other larger carrot stem. Trying to decide if I want to cluster them. I've got two smaller ones. Oh, I like that idea. Okay. Y'all, you just kind of have to keep playing with it until something comes into your head. I'm going to put this one right over here. So we're going to cluster them, but we're going to cluster the large and the small together. You do not let the wreath be the boss of you. We can conquer it. I don't think that's where I wanted it to go. Where did I make the hole? That's good. We'll just leave it there for now. Okay, moving on to our other one. Okay, let's see. Do we want this guy to go down here? That's cute, y'all. All right, it needs to go in a little bit deeper. There's a lot of tools involved with this one, isn't there? Let's see. You won't be able to see it. Let's move it. If you feel like there's too much greenery, you just take it out. I'm thinking that, let's see if that's going to hold. I'm still looking at my carrot. It's a little wobbly. Maybe if we build it up with some stuff around it, it'll be more secure. This one's definitely secure. Okay, now the next carrot. Wow. An hour later, here goes our next carrot. You guys, sometimes these things don't go together fast. This has got some yellow and white. Okay, let me step back. I think I'm just going to drop it back here. Right back here. It's sort of going to layer right there. So we want it right here. I've got to take this carrot out. It is too floppy for my liking. I'm going to put a wooden floral pick on the end so that it's a little more secure. So we're just taking this and gluing it on the bottom. It is foam after all. Okay. Okay, I think I like that. I may move it later, but for right now, it looks good. Okay. Heavy concentration on this one. All right, so now what I'm going to do is all of these that came from the carrot piece, we can put these on, and these would be good to like fill in on the back and stuff, like the back side, and fill in. Defining the line on our piece. Somebody says the carrots look like his arms. That's what I was afraid of. I'll have to find another set of carrots. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, let's see. Put that down there. Now I'll never get that out of my head, his arms. We might have to put some more carrots on here, down in this area. You know what would look cute too is if you could drape them. Drape the carrots. I wanted the carrots so bad, and now I'll probably take them out. All right, I'm just going to fill in right here with this green. And it needs maybe a little something right here. So, don't have any more of that. But we do have this. I was thinking about adding some of these. I think these would be cute. These little pops of pom-poms. Bring in a little bit of that pink that's in our bow. So we've got a dark pink and a pale pink. Make sure my yellow flowers are not lost. All right, let's try to get this one right here underneath my bow. What do y'all think of the pom-poms? All right, I'm gonna put this one over on this side, I believe. Let's get it back far in the back. Man, this one's not going. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we're going to keep adding. Now we're going to work on this side with some pom-poms over here. And I'm still going to try to figure out what to do with those carrots. I think I'm just going to take them out. Feels like they need to be in there, but all right, that's too long for that spot. Let's go this way. Let's do one over here. I'm only going to use one spray of the pom-poms. Okay, 2 more. All right, here's one more. I'm going to try to put this one a little bit closer to our bow right through here. So we've got our pom-poms added, and I've got this, still have this little grassy piece. Feels like that needs to go right through here. Or something else. Something needs to go right there. Okay, I think this is it. Just gonna clean it up with the, you know, I do have these little berries, but I don't think that's going to be needed. I can always go in and fill in with another grass or a fern or shift some of this over. And I'm going to figure out the carrots. I may have them over here. I've got some more that I can unwrap and use. I was trying not to use that though. What do y'all think? I think it looks good. I might have to just step back a little bit and, you know, take a look when I haven't had such a stressful day. I was trying not to put any stuff in the bow loops. Y'all know I like to put stuff in the bow loops. I don't even think I have anything right here now. But I would like to keep the bow pretty open and not necessarily blended in. I wanted it to look like it was the bunny's bow tie. I'm trying to figure out this streamer part. Okay, so from here is what I would add some streamers from my ribbon. Where's that at? All right, so we have this. So we're going to put some, y'all want some ribbon tails. I like ribbon tails coming down. Y'all like the ribbon tails? I definitely like that. Makes my eye go downward. There is a lot of glue strings. This was a difficult wreath to work with, so I will have to go clean up the back. I mean, when I say the back, I mean all of this glue, and make sure my steel picks are hidden. So you can see some of them didn't even go all the way in, so I'm gonna have to take my pliers and make sure they go all the way in so I don't see them, and pick off all of the glue strings. But it looks fun. I mean, there's a lot of spring goodness happening in this wreath. Thank you guys for joining me. That was a stressful one. The carrots look good. It's peeking his head through a garden. Aw, thank you for that comment. Carrots look fun, says Cynthia. Purchased the bunny head is at Greenery Market. The carrots don't look like arms now. Oh gosh, you guys are so fun. Fun. Okay. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This will be added to our blog, and you can always rewatch it on YouTube from the beginning. If you're new, make sure to subscribe so that you can be notified the next time we do a live stream. And also head over to our website, southerncharmwreaths.com. We've got a lot more tutorials. Just search bunny in the search box, and I've got years of material there, and you can get a lot of inspiration just from looking at some of our older tutorials. Just go to the southerncharmwreaths.com and type in bunny. All right, I'm gonna put that out here, Southern Charm Wreaths, so you guys can see the website. All right, I hope y'all have a very beautiful, I was reading somebody's comment. I hope y'all have a very, well, beautiful too, wonderful weekend, and try to enjoy. I hope you're having some warmer weather. I know Kansas City area got slammed is what I heard, but I hope we're over here on the East Coast, we're warming up a little bit, at least in the South. So I hope y'all stay warm and have a wonderful weekend. I'll see y'all, probably won't be here next week. I'll be out of town, but the week after. Okay, bye guys.